kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Bringing it out, it's Tatum. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The Sooners offense making their way on the field to open this game. So in year 2 of the 12-team playoff, we get to see these 4 on-campus first-round games. Now, last year, Kirk, visiting teams like Tennessee, Indiana, SMU didn't look ready for the occasion. They got overwhelmed early and could never recover.
And, Chris, if you flip it over to the other side, the teams that were at home, Ohio State is a team that really stands out. I mean, they had that disappointing loss to Michigan. Everybody thought their season is over, and they end up taking advantage of playing at home in that first game against Tennessee, create some momentum, and ended up winning 4 straight and won a national championship. So where these games were played and who can take advantage of those opportunities is very big in the postseason.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Grab down the middle. It's Burks. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Throws to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Burks.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
Looking to throw it again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
They'll kick it away here. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. The Black Knights offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's Coleman. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Black Knights will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. It's caught. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And the Black Knights are in the red zone. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Touchdown, Black Knights, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Zero hesitation that time. We just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there in 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And Kirk, it's Army in the lead here. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. off the RPO, caught to the right. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Ott. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Sooners! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Army offense comes back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Coleman. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. The quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Wide open downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. And the Black Knights trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. We'll try to run it with the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Army.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here, he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Moves out of the pocket. Gets some space around the 30. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running back has it on a screen now. End zone ahead. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Benson. That's good for a first down near the 40. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out.
He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw. It's Mateer. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. This time, a completion. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. A deep shot right down the middle. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. The kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Fire to the right side, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Coleman. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a man. Snags the quick throw. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Benson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
And the Black Knights looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Black Knights. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Going with the old counter run here. Tackle made after just a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. To the air. It's Mateer. It's a quick grab. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. They'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's caught. It's out. That's out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And the Sooners offense is on the move now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to pass here on second down. Wide receivers got it on a shovel pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. try and muscle for the first down. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. The Sooners will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Looking to throw. It's Coleman. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Fighting off the defender. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And Kirk, it's Army in the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where they have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of the 17.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. And the Black Knights pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. He's running out of time here. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This is important, a chance to extend the lead here in the final quarter. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fielded in the end zone. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Oh, it's grabbed by the kicking team. Touchdown, Army. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On the ground, it's Ott. He finds some space. Crosses the 25. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
To the air, it's Mateer. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Second down play coming up.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short from the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Burks. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21. The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. Grab behind the line. It's Ott. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Pass caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Sooners.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. I mean, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense in a great position here at 2nd and 1. It's desperation time for this defense to somehow make a play. Leaning on the run game here late. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.